Howdy guys, I'm Chris Coupons. I make videos about saving money. Can you hear me? By the way, I have a pretty little microphone all blinged out. I make videos about saving money and penny shopping at the Dollar General. Um, Normally, honestly, this is something I would post a link for in our text alerts 304-244-4457. Tell you guys to go read the article and hopefully you qualify. But but hear me out. Um they're paying you're getting $50 for your internet, up to $50 for your internet a month, and you can make up to, I think it was $100,000 a year. A lot of the times when I post things like this, for example, when we posted they'll pay your rent or mortgage up to 12 months, a lot of people will say things like, I don't qualify. Um, but I wanted to make a video so you guys would see that the qualifications for this are pretty wide. And I think that even if you think you may not qualify, you should go check. We'll read the some of the qualifications, the ones that they have listed, where you go fill out an application so you can, hopefully it's more fun than if you did it by yourself. But the video that I did where we talked about them paying your rent or mortgage up to 12 months. Now, some of you that was a bust for, but some of you got your rent paid and still are. There was somebody just today even who reminded me of that and said that they had were able to get help. By the way, all my crafting stuff is out here behind me. If you can see it, I apologize. It's a little messy. I didn't realize that before I went live there. Finally got my new phone. Yay. I wouldn't use it until I got a case for it because I learned my lesson. So I did post it on the website and I made the thumbnail very similar to the last one. So hopefully you guys would recognize it because the last one looked like this and it just said internet pay or rent paid for 12 months. And this one I just changed rent to internet. I don't know if it's 12 months, to be honest with you. I think so, but I just put that because it was easier and you guys would recognize it as, that. So the rent and mortgage paid for 12 months, again, I want to remind you of that. It depends on your state. It depends on if they have money available. And that the same thing kind of goes for this too. Some of it is going to depend on your circumstances, but please do not say, I'm not eligible. Also, eligible households can also receive a one-time discount of up to $100 to purchase a laptop, desktop computer, or tablet from the participating providers if they can contribute more than $10 and less than $50 towards the purchase price. And I know that a lot of you with kids, that's pretty epic for, especially if your kids are like mine and they haven't been to school in a year and we're getting ready to go into summertime, and how dare my neighbor start mowing their grass while I'm live. That better not be my husband. I will throw a fit. No, it's the neighbor. Okay, my husband better know better by now. I was about to freak out. Sorry. All right, anyway, I wouldn't freak out, but I'd tell him stop. Okay. So I'm going to click on this and we're just going to go through the qualifications real quick. How are you guys doing today? Did everybody get gas? Is everybody in your state freaking out? I hope not. They are here. We're not out of gas yet, but the gas stations are very busy and wild. So there's that. Oh no, Krista, no. I played my own video. Oops. Sorry. Hold on. I had this ready and then I accidentally got it off my phone. All right. And also something I want to point out to you guys, because especially with this stimulus money going around, and if you guys didn't see, a lot of us, especially those of us who have children and who make less than, I think it's like, I don't remember off the top of my head, 75,000 or 150,000, you're about to get checks, monthly checks, of up to $250, or $250, not up to $250 per child, as long as you meet the qualifications. And I almost made a video about that, but then I kind of realized that everybody already knew kind of the information about that. And as far as me looking into it, you don't have to do anything. Like, we're going to receive that money just like we did the stimulus checks. But the reason I'm bringing this up is there are a lot of people who will prey on some of us not having a lot of money, and then all of a sudden knowing that we're getting stimulus checks. There are a lot of people who will prey on that, and I just want you to be very careful, and never give anybody your bank account information. If somebody says, "Hey, I'll send you money if you just give me your bank account information," yeah, that's a scam. Please don't do it. I would also say be very careful of clicking any kind of links and things like that. Recently, somebody I knew said that I sent them a link for a gift card, a Walmart gift card, and I was like, no, I didn't. Let me see where I did, because I would never. And it wasn't me. I don't know why they thought it was me. It was actually just somebody who had sent them a Facebook message. I guess they just assumed it was me. Chris has got some deal on gift cards. But I just want to warn everybody to be very careful, and also to give the video a thumbs up, please. Now, also, I want you to know this is the whole point of me bringing that up is this is a government website, and you can tell because it's fcc.gov. And anybody can you can actually buy websites that are like .gov or .org, and people assume that it is official because it's .org or whatever. I can actually go buy a .org website, put anything I want on it, and you might think, oh, it's a website. So just please be careful. Make sure when you click links to fill out applications and things like that, that you're on a government website, and it's not like what I was going to say is inappropriate. So never mind. I was trying to think of something else. Never mind. Just let's move on, Krista. All right. So who is eligible for the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program? Let's back up for a second. I think I got a little ahead of myself. If you go to the link in the description box, by the way, it does send you to my website. And I wanted to do that instead of sending you directly to this one, so you can get back to the rent. They'll pay your rent for 12 months if you want. All right. The Emergency Broadband Benefit is a FCC program. FCC is a government website, a government agency, as far as I'm aware, to help families and households struggling to afford internet service during the pandemic. This is a new benefit, and it will connect eligible households to jobs, critical healthcare services, virtual classrooms, and so much more. And I agree. I think this is a great program. Whoever put this together, I'm grateful, because as you guys know, a lot of people are doing like healthcare appointments and stuff over the phone or on the internet, on Zoom. Even court is now being mostly through Zoom. A household is eligible if a member of the household meets one of the criteria below. A member, not all members, a member, by the way, has an income that is at least or below 135% of the federal poverty guidelines, which you might think you might not meet that, but you'd be surprised, or participates in certain assistance programs such as SNAP, Medicaid, or Lifeline. I do believe Lifeline is Obama phones. I don't know why I still call them that. Does everybody still call them that? Let me know. Here's the next one. Approved to receive benefits under the free and reduced price school lunch program or the school breakfast program, including the USDA community eligibility provision in the 2019 through 2020 or 2020 through 2021 school year. Received a federal Pell Grant during the current year. I don't think most of us are going to qualify based on that. I think most of us are going to qualify based on if you get SNAP, Medicaid, or Lifeline. Here's the next one. experienced a substantial loss in income due to job loss or furlough since February 29th, 2020, and the household had a total income in 2020 at or below $99,000 for single and $198,000 for joint filers. So that's pretty high income guidelines. Meets the eligibility criteria for a participating provider's existing low income or COVID-19 program. How to apply? Click the blue button that says apply now. Okay. If you click on the link in the description box, you're going to go over to my website. And again, I did that because I think it will hopefully, if you missed us making the video about them paying your rent for 12 months or mortgage, you can see that and be able to go do that. I will say a lot of the times, and one of the things that's not clear in this website post from the FCC is that it's not clear if there's a certain amount of money allocated to helping people with their internet, or if it's just as many people who apply. Now, I actually was going to do this as a pre-recorded video and post it tomorrow, and I just posted it on my website this morning after one of my subscribers told me about it. But then I got quite a bit of messages about it, and then I thought, crap, I better just go live so you guys have the opportunity to go sign up if it is only a certain amount of money that they have allocated to this, and then when it runs out, it's out. And I don't know if that's the case. It wasn't clear. And a lot of the times when they have stimulus money, in my experience of researching like them paying the rent and mortgage and things like that, it is only a certain amount of money that the government has set aside to pay. So I would say my best advice is to go do this and fill out that application as soon as possible. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle's the one that shared this with all of us this morning, you guys. So thanks to Danielle. I appreciate it. I didn't see it until, we had talked about it, and then I posted it, and then I got several messages about it. So I don't know if somebody else posted it or what. I'm sure word will get out about it because it's such a great program. But as you guys know, in order for us to save money, we need to have the internet. It's imperative, not only for Facebook and like browsing through penny shopping groups, but to clip our digital coupons and things like that. So I love this program, even though it's not meant for penny shopping and couponing. A lot of people, as you know, work from home. I was talking to my neighbor just the other day, and he said now he is fully like a telemarketer from home and had obtained that job since everything happened in the world. I don't want to say that one word too much. YouTube doesn't like it, but I love it that they're doing this because I think there's just so many possibilities to help so many people with the internet. Receive the credit in taxes next time around. I actually didn't see that, Wendy, and I did quite a bit of research for the child tax credit and us getting checks for 6 months. A lot of us that have children, so I'll look into that as far as it impacting you negatively on your taxes next year, because that's going to be real crappy. If you the website is the fcc.com, and then it's like backslash some stuff. I have posted this on my website, thepennylist.com, so you can just go there and click if you want to make it easier, since you guys know what my website is. Or you can just go to the FCC and .gov. Sorry, I said .com, and look for it. But it's like backslash and some random stuff. So, is this for North Carolina? Somebody says. It's my understanding that it's for the whole United States. The FCC is actually who regulates, I know, like what I put on the internet. So it's a government agency, as far as I know. And the reason I keep saying as far as I know is the Better Business Bureau. That's what it is. I didn't know until a few years ago that the Better Business Bureau isn't a government agency. You can actually pay them for a good rating, I'm told. I don't know if, I mean, I'm told. But anyway, so the FCC, as far as I know, is a government agency, but maybe there's something I don't know. But I know that's who regulates, like if I do a sponsorship, I have to say I'm doing a sponsorship, that kind of stuff. And they regulate that somehow. I have tried the page and it keeps saying that there is an issue that they are trying to resolve. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Thank you so much. I know just when I send out links to things, not even things like this, just random stuff like there's a coupon or a free item or whatever. We now have 20,000 people in our text alerts. If I send a link out, obviously not every single one of those people in text alerts click on the link and go to the website, right? But enough people oftentimes will crash the website. And even though this is the FCC, and you would think they would have their stuff together and be able to handle thousands of people on the website in one day, oftentimes, from experience, I can tell you they do not. So if you click on that and it will not allow you to fill out the application or submit the application, please keep trying. This happens so often, you have no idea. It's a little crazy and scary how often this can happen. So I did hear somebody else say something about them not being able to get on it earlier. So if that's the case, you click on it, just try again, please. Okay. It's the fcc.gov. But again, you can go to thepennylist.com. And if you go to thepennylist.com, let me see, because the FCC one is like backslash blah, 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 blah. If you go to thepennylist.com on the main page here, you can just scroll down until you see me with holding some money there. And click on that. And it'll take you to it. But the FCC one is, hold on, I'll tell you. Broadband, fcc.gov/broadband benefit. I just feel like y'all know my website and that might be easier for you to remember. Also, tell your friends and family members, especially those that might be struggling. $50 a month can be the difference between somebody eating dinner for the night or not. And so again, it would have been easier for me to just make the post on the website, send out a link to you guys in the text alerts and tell you, but I wanted to make a video about this because I wanted to make a big deal about it and I wanted you guys to all see it. So even if you yourself do not need help or qualify or don't have kids or whatever the case may be, I know from experience that we are a very giving community and we like to help others. So maybe if you don't know, you're not aware of this going on, you can share with somebody else who might need help feeding their kids or, even though internet you think might not be that important, it might be the difference between somebody getting a job or not, or being able to clip a coupon or not, or something silly like that, being able to cruise through Facebook groups, about cooking with food stamps or penny shopping or whatever. And internet seems like something that's not a necessity, but I think this day and time, especially when we're all stuck at home, it is kind of a necessity, really. I'm holding my millions, yes. They raised the child tax credit. Yeah. The child tax credit is usually not like a refundable tax credit. Maybe I'm not using the right words. I did deep dive into this a few weeks ago because I was going to make a video about it. Usually it's just one of those things that only benefits people who make more money a year. And in short, they basically made it to where it's going to benefit people who really need it, like people who don't make a lot of money. And so I think that is amazing that they did that, because usually it's not something that you get back in your pocket. It's actually just to take off on taxes for people who pay taxes, is my understanding of researching it. Checking if legit. Yeah, I checked that obviously before I made a video, but by all means, when you see anything on the internet, you should check if it's legit. I don't even want to say I checked. You don't need to, because you should always, always, even if you think it is someone that you trust, you should always, because I could get, see something, think it's real, share it, and it not be. That could totally happen. So please, 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 always double check. Yeah, if you get food stamps, Swiss Walker, it said that you qualify if you get food stamps, Medicaid, or Lifeline. Aw, thanks, Kimberly. You cannot submit the application at the moment. Please try again later. They're probably just getting an influx of people right now. Okay? Angela, you were late to the party. I'm going to go. I don't want to make this video too incredibly long. Sometimes when that happens, the video doesn't do as well. And like I said, I really wanted to make a big deal about this, so you guys seen it and were able to fill out the application for yourself or share with someone who needs yours. Did you have to attach yours? I mostly use the internet for my business, and I don't get food stamps or Medicaid or Lifeline. I don't know if I qualify. I will check to see if I do, but I didn't do it yet. It is the official FCC website, though. But I never want to say don't do your own research. Like I said, you should always, always do your own research. Even if somebody even if I attached mine, you don't believe me. Please, by all means, call them, whatever you want to make you feel better, to double check. Today, we're not getting a 3-hour long video. This is not for my own selfish gain of chatting with you guys today, unfortunately. All right. Don't forget, if you guys did not see the video that we did a few months ago about them paying your rent and mortgage, and the reason I want to push that one so much is because you potentially could get a lot more money from that. And even though I made that video, I think it said like 57 days ago or something like that. At the time I made that video, states like West Virginia were not accepting applications for them paying your rent, but now they are. So still check on that if you need help. I just talked to one of my friends who told me that she owed $8,000 in back rent, which is wild. And I cannot imagine, because that would feel like you would never get called up. I don't know what I would do, honestly. I would probably move. I would have to. That's crazy. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Share the video, please. Go check. Everything's posted on thepennilist.com. Share the post, the video, whatever you want. Tell your friends, especially if they're having trouble feeding their kids or looking for a job or any of that kind of stuff. And it did have a link to the Obama phone, Lifeline phone. I'll check back into that because I meant to see if they're still giving those out. Somebody told me they were, but I meant to personally go check. I will tell you, they've changed the FCC website since this morning whenever I was on it. So they're must be working on it. All right, bye. You can share your location in the chat, yes. We just don't allow it in the Facebook group because people will post things like, I have a remodel, or I have a store that has a lot of penny items, and people will kind of stalk you to see where you live. We know that happens. And so for your safety in our Facebook groups, we try to keep you from sharing your location. That's the only reason why. All right, hanging up now. Have a good day.